Hello, today I'll be talking about how to brand yourself as a professional travel advisor and some easy ways to do this even if you're not a graphic designer. We'll talk about what is branding, get clear on your niche, ideal client, and your mission statement, and establish yourself as a professional with brand elements, marketing materials, and your online presence. And then we'll talk about next steps. Now, I'll give you a bit of background about myself to show you that I sort of know what I'm talking about. It's always a challenge talking about myself, so here goes. I'm a travel writer, photographer known as Girl on the Go, and I'm formally trained in graphic design and I am a travel agent. I also have a master's degree in social media, and yes, it's a real thing. I also create content focused on promoting tourism destinations, properties, and of course, as a foodie, that ties in really nicely. I design and sell editable templates, mainly for travel advisors, to help you save time in your business. And these can currently be found on my website, jetsettribe.com, and then also in my Etsy store, Hey Sherry. I'm excited to jump in and help you define your branding and show yourself as the professional travel advisor that you are. So, today I'll talk about just three things that you can do to build your professional brand as a travel advisor or refine what you already have. And then the next steps to get this done with very little effort. Now, I mentioned them a couple minutes ago, but I'll just run through them one more time. It's what is branding, get clear on your niche, ideal client, and your mission statement, and establish yourself as a professional using brand elements, marketing materials, and your online presence. So then we'll talk about next steps. Now, what is branding? Your brand is what people say about you when you've left the room. And that's coming from Jeff Bezos, from Amazon founder and the world's wealthiest person. Is there somebody wealthier? Let me know in the comments below. That was just in the quote when I found it. So maybe somebody has surpassed him. Anyways, branding is more than just a logo and business cards. It's something that you need for a long term strategy to connect you with your clients and your future clients. Having a clear and cohesive look and feel to your online presence and your marketing materials will make you stand out to your audience and they will learn to associate elements to your brand. Look at Nike. When you see that swoosh, you immediately think of them. And Apple as well. As soon as you see that simple Apple logo, and the minimalistic style with the bite taken out of the apple, you immediately associate this with Apple computers, iPhones, iPads, etc. So some of you watching this may be independent advisors with host companies who have specific brand standards that you need to follow, but that's okay. I will also share how you can establish your personal brand and still adhere to your host company's requirements. Now let's jump in and talk about your niche, mission statement, and your ideal client. The first thing to decide on is your niche. I'm sure you've heard this a million times before, but it really is important. Narrowing down your niche doesn't mean that you're leaving money on the table, as you can still sell travel to anybody that you choose. But by choosing a niche, it gives you focus for the majority of your business. The rest will all fall into place. For example, let's say you want to sell family travel. This is quite a broad choice, so by niching down to Disney travel, or European family vacations, you can focus on selling your expertise in booking those vacations and can create your branding identity to reflect this. This will also help with SEO when people are searching online for Disney vacations or family vacations in Europe. For these niches, I can see your branding including more fun design elements and fun fonts than perhaps corporate travel, which would be a lot more formal. By creating your ideal client profile, you'll be able to visualize who you're writing your content to, whether it's social media posts or your email newsletter. You'll also discover how to best serve them, how to craft your messaging so that they are drawn to you and your services, how to position your services, what their biggest pain points are, and what their dreams and aspirations are. For example, if you sell Disney travel, your ideal client would probably be the mom in the family. But that doesn't mean that you can't sell to the dad either. But typically, the mom is the one who would do the research and the bookings. Now, create your ideal client profile all about the mom, and ideas will come to you on how to word your messages that speak directly to her questions and her concerns. There's a page in the marketing planner to make this easy as possible, and I've included a link below so you can get a free copy of this page. So give your client a name and make he or she real, and give them a job title, salary, and include as much information about their life as you can. When people ask you what you do you say something like, I'm a travel advisor and book vacations for people to Disney and wherever else they want to go, but I really like the Disney vacations. You know what I mean? Give me a call if you want to go somewhere. But by changing the statement to a focused statement, such as, I help busy moms book bucket list Disney vacations, you're making a clear statement of what you do, who your ideal client is, and what your business focus is. Sure, you can sell other travel, but if this is what your main focus is, you will reach more of your ideal client than trying to sell every form of travel out there and burning out. Now that you have decided on your niche and ideal client, it's time to work on your image and your marketing materials. To showcase yourself as a professional, you want to have a cohesive look with your marketing materials and your online presence. By having an email signature, business cards, digital business cards, quote forms, banners, flyers, social media templates, itineraries, and more with the same brand elements and look and feel, your clients will see what you already know, that you're a professional. Will also give you the confidence to charge a higher booking management fee and to justify it. Now for the fun part. Sometimes it helps to see your entire brand on one page, what your logo looks like, your colors, fonts, and style of photos that you want to use to represent your business. Canva has brand boards or mood board templates that you can use in both the free and pro versions. Choose your brand colors, fonts, and image styles. Choosing colors and fonts can be overwhelming, but Canva makes it super easy for us. Use Canva's color palette generator, and you can upload a photo and it'll create a palette for you from that image. And you can also scroll down a bit further and you will find many options of pre-made palettes to choose from. Another way to choose is if you select your image style for your brand board first, Canva will show you the colors from your photos in the menu on the left side. Now, how easy is that? Now let's talk fonts. I used to be known as the font queen when I worked for a printing company because back in the day there weren't that many fonts and I could look at one and know exactly what it was. I was maybe dealing with 1,000, not like there is today. There's way too many fonts, so I can't tell all of them. So I do have to say, first off, never use Comic Sans. Please don't. Nope, nope, nope. Please do not use Comic Sans. Keep it simple and use one font family for the main part, one for the heading, and maybe another font for accents, like a little script. But sometimes you can get away with adding that third font, but I wouldn't go further than adding that third font if it's a script, just to accent it. Unless you're trying to create a ransom letter or something like that. Can you tell that I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts? Now, next we'll talk about image styles. You may be getting hungry at this point, and these photos are not helping. Apparently, I take a lot of food photos. So do some research and find image styles that you like and that you want to represent your business. You want to look for similar styles, colors, and brightness, and you can also edit them yourself. Often suppliers will have a bank of images that are professional that you can use for your promotions as well. Perhaps for family travel, you'll want kids and one or two adults in each image. You'll want people laughing, having fun, or some other requirements that make it clear that you sell family travel. Use a professional headshot for yourself as well, or if you want to project a more fun brand selling Disney, perhaps have a photo of yourself at a Disney park with your Mickey ears on. And if your niche is tropical getaways, then a photo of yourself somewhere tropical and, of course, moderately dressed would be ideal. For your own photos, you can edit them right on your smartphone using some easy apps such as Lightroom, Snapseed, a Color Story, and there's lots of other ones. But those are my three favorites. If you have a host company with specific requirements, that's okay. Some ideas that you can implement and still create your own branding is to adapt your Canva templates to match their colors, or you can use their logo in black or white only so it doesn't interfere with your brand colors. Each company is different, and you will need to look at the requirements before making any decisions about which way to go for your branding. Your tagline should be clear and concise. Stay away from cutesy unless that is a key element of your branding. Your tagline can even be a short version of your mission statement. If your mission statement is the one that we talked about earlier, I help busy moms book bucket list Disney vacations, perhaps your tagline is helping busy moms book Disney vacations or something to that effect. It's hard to really shorten that. That is pretty exact. Or if your niche is cruising, something super simple like luxury cruise specialist also works. You want all of your marketing materials to match and have a similar look and feel. A great and quick way to do this is to do some research on Etsy for Canva templates and find some that suit your desired branding style. Here's some examples of marketing materials as Canva templates that you can find in my Etsy store. There's something specific you're looking for and you don't see it, then feel free to message me about it and let's chat about it. They're also in my Jet Set Tribe shop. But there's so many different templates out there, and Etsy is a great place to do some research and see what you can find for different styles or something that will catch your eye. Here's just a couple more examples from in my store. It's the quote form and the intake form, just to make it super easy. If somebody calls you randomly and you're not prepared, you have these forms to take all their details and get those completed. I'm excited for you to jump in and create a brand for yourself. I never covered social media or your website, so make sure to subscribe and sign up for my newsletter to be notified when these videos are posted. Now, if you found this information useful, then please share the video with your colleagues and like and subscribe so I know that this information is relevant and I can create more. And sometimes YouTube delays notifications, so to be notified as soon as new videos are released, I have a newsletter link below. Now, for some people, this overview is all that you need to take action. For the rest of you who would like more in-depth teaching, this is exactly what I provide inside my Jet Set Tribe membership. So head over to jetsettribe.com for more details. The membership opens a few times a year, so then I can focus the rest of my time on serving the members inside. In the Jet Set Tribe shop, you can find templates and planners to help make your travel agent business run smoother.